As a black young lady in America, I'm irritated. And if by all means, if I feel like my passion to explain to you that you are an ignorant piece of nothing in the world, talking to me like you crazy because you want to humble me because you're infatuated with my strength to the point you want to break me down, I become angry, then so be it. Hello again. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the internet auntie of the internet, soon to be world-renowned writer, poet, and international icon. How y'all doing today? Let me tell y'all how I'm doing today. Today's video is really just gonna be me ranting because I'm irritated. Like y'all know, I spend a lot of time on the internet and I don't like what I'm seeing. The realization of the video today is to let y'all know Black Lives Matter is not selective. Now, I said this a few videos ago that it wasn't selective, but it was towards white people and white passing Latinos. I'm letting the black community know that Black Lives Matter is not selective. Who subjectified you to be able to be holier than thou to pick who life matter and who don't when it comes to being black? Because my problem that I'm having right now is I seen a tweet that said, I'm not homophobic, which is, why don't people just want to stand in their homophobia? Why you gotta really be like, I'm not homophobic? You are. Accept the fact that you are. Like I said in that last video, people be like, I'm not racist. You're prejudiced, which is adjacent to racist. You're a homophobe. You're selective. It don't work like that, baby. But anyways, I seen the tweet and it was like, I'm not homophobic, but I don't like how gay rights is being pushed over black rights, Black Lives Matter, whatever it said. It was stupid. But then I was thinking to myself, whoever said that gay rights was being pushed forward more than, no, that's not what's going on. Maybe if you just took your head from under a rock, you would know that it's to assure people, don't forget about trans lives, just any life that is not cisgender and heterosexual, but black. I don't understand where it gets misconstrued that a black person looks at another black person and just because they might be queer, they're like, oh no, something wrong. What? You're a part of the problem, and I don't really like that. But maybe to put it in perspective for a few of you folks, because I'm pretty sure a few homophobes is gonna see this, or a few people that rock with me that might be homophobic in secret, because I press gonna see this. And just think of it like this, since I'm giving the time to put things in perspective for you. George Floyd died. Protests have been happening. Lots of protests have been happening. Not only have black women been on the front line, black people, a part of the LGBTQ plus community, have been on the front line defending what it means to be a black man. Not only do black women not get that in return, you're gonna look, for instance, because y'all like to really attack trans people, you're gonna attack a trans person and say that you don't like that they want human rights within the black community because they're a black person and they're on the front line fighting for you, which is a movement that's not only dedicated to black men. That's the problem. I think black men are not realizing that the movement is not just black men lives matter. No, it's Black Lives Matter. Black lives is not selective. You have no say so to choose who life matters just because you heterosexual and you cis and you choosing not to understand or respect, because that's not how it go. How you gonna be pushing the same, how you gonna be oppressing your own people? You worse than a coon. You and a coon is the same thing to me personally. It's annoying and I can't stand it. And even black women, because I'm not even just gonna only direct this to black men, they just speak more with their chest dumbly, but black women really got that bad. Like, I seen this black girl definitely get upset that it's black trans women and felt like they were a threat to a black woman. I don't understand why people have this conversation about black women and think black trans women are not included. That's the problem you're having right there, because they're included in the conversation as well. We need to make that clear. And if you're speaking on black women and you're not trying to include them, you don't need to be speaking on black women at all. It's really not hard to understand, because to me, I'm cis gendered. I identify as the girl I was born. I'm straight, all that good stuff. But it doesn't affect me what other people do with their lives. I don't know why I'm not bothered. I have actually taken the opportunity to educate myself, understand, and keep up with my friends because my friends are part of the community. My friends and family. I don't understand why black people want to be so oblivious towards other black people who are not cisgendered and heterosexual. But the point is, as long as I'm included in the conversation or it's on the internet as the internet auntie, you're going to include everybody. You're going to respect everybody. And that's all I can say. Otherwise, I'm pressing back. Because people just speak so, like, profound with their chest. Be just talking dumb. And I don't understand it. It's just been, for days, I just been irritated because I just don't like the disrespect and the incompetence. You feel me? But to add on to that, the whole thing about this video was really just a rant, like I think I said in the beginning. But the realization was respect the LGBTQ plus community, because people are black and people are gay. People are black and people are trans. People are black and non-binary. People are black and people are black. And regardless of what that black person might be, do, say, or whatever, they're still black and their life matters too. Did I talk slow enough for you to understand what I am saying? I can simplify it some more. A black person, don't matter what goes on with that black person, when it comes to a black life, regardless, it matters. And just because you don't agree doesn't mean you can validate that their life does not matter. Because if that's the case, they can look at you like you stupid and feel like your life don't matter. But that's the problem, right? Exactly. It's ugly to compare, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If you want to oppose me in the comments, you can. But the same way we be telling white people like white privilege, right? White privilege. Black people got a very heterosexual privilege, a cisgender privilege, and they act like it don't exist. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You gonna respect my good peoples. I also want to address the fact that as a black woman, this is what the video is really about. The video about that too, but this is also what the video is about. What's your infatuation with breaking down black women? As a black young lady in America, I'm irritated. And if by all means, if I feel like my passion to explain to you that you are an ignorant piece of nothing in the world, talking to me like you crazy because you want to humble me, because you're infatuated with my strength to the point you want to break me down, I become angry. I definitely wear that angry black woman on my forehead real prideful, because I don't understand why y'all not understanding what's... We're not even mad. The thing about it is, we don't be mad. We be annoyed. We be hurt. And we just don't get it. Maybe a little irritated, but do we just be angry? No. We be trying to figure out what's wrong with y'all. Because something is really wrong with y'all. For the last few days, it's been going on for years, but for the last few days on Twitter specifically, that young lady that bought that Tesla, I don't understand why everybody was so mad she was in a Tesla. Whether she could rent a Tesla for 365 days didn't have nothing to do with you because it's not coming out your pocket. Why are you so mad that she got a Tesla? Moneybag Yo bought that girl, I know her name not Kyle Sisters. Moneybag Yo bought his girlfriend a Lamborghini. Why are y'all so mad she got a Lamborghini truck? You're not paying for it. What makes you feel like this black woman do not deserve a Lamborghini truck or a Tesla truck or $1 million in less than 3 hours? That's what I want to talk about. What's not clicking where you think black women don't deserve anything that's enjoyable? Let me know. Because y'all really go out your way to break us down. And I'm not understanding why. I know we're strong. Y'all treat us like the weakest link though. So I don't understand the oxymoron there. So I really don't understand why y'all concerned with us. Because y'all know, like I know, like all the black women know, because we go through it, that y'all know, we know, that we deserve more than what we get from y'all. And because we holding everybody accountable, as we should have been doing, everybody mad. Don't understand why the black woman gotta suffer. Why do black women have to suffer? And then when we're not suffering, we should have suffered some more. And if we're not suffering enough, be thankful. Don't nobody want to suffer at all. But for some strange reason, black men are oblivious to the fact they suffer also. They get disrespected as well. But all that microaggression I feel like goes towards the black women on top of coming from white women, white men, corporate America, black men, other minorities. I just don't understand. It's hard being a black woman. Realistically, it's not even hard. It's not even irritating because I'm blessed. I feel like every day I wake up and I see other black women on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, and I'm all like, yes, we're so amazing. And then when it's conversations about us being so amazing, I'm happy I'm included in that because I'm a black woman. But it's always some black man trying to downplay the situation, try to downplay what it is to be a black woman. And I really feel that's the thing. You can ask them like, well, your daughter, you can try to like put it in perspective and be like, well, your daughter is like this, your mother is like this, and they be all like, I know my mama. No, you don't know your mother. You just know that she's your mother. Let's put it like that. Because I doubt that your mama keeping it a bean with you, because as a black woman we all have similar characteristics. We know, just like we here with it. And I know for a fact your mother is portraying herself to be a mother, and it's kind of low-key shame on her that she not correcting you, but she probably don't even know how you speaking down on black women. And then dudes be all like, my daughter gonna be different. Your daughter is a black woman, and the way you talking, just know it's somebody's son, just like you. Matter of fact, it don't even got to be the same age range, because I could do something amazing and it's gonna probably be a 60-year-old black man telling me how something. I just don't like the world's infatuation with suffrage being equivalent to black women from all perspectives, all race, all ethnic backgrounds. It's pretty annoying. It's getting on my nerves. And it just makes me want to wish all the black women in the world a lot of fruition. And is it fruition? Let me make sure I know the definition of fruition if it doubles. I just dedicate my heart to black women who need it, because it's wicked. When you're younger and you're like in elementary school, middle school, a little bit of high school, it's direct to you that you're really not likable. You gotta really approach situations hoping you're respected as a kid. We just don't know we're going through that as little black girls. So, side note, when I see a little black girl, I make sure I tell her like, oh girl, your braids is cute, your little ponytail is cute, your ball is cute, you feel me, your outfit is cute. Cause I know for certain it's some little black kid, little black boy, little black girl or something like that that didn't try to knock her down. But that's another thing. Black women are very misogynistic and I don't like that. But we're not talking about them today. We'll have an alpha female conversation another day. But anyways, it's like, it don't never stop. We dedicate all this time making sure we liked. Can't even focus on the fact that we deserve to be loved until we waist deep in our age. I'm 22. Respect black women, respect black trans women, respect black trans men, respect black non-binary people, respect black, queer, lesbian, bisexual people. It really don't concern you what they do if they're not doing it to you. But whatever they do, don't invalidate them as a human being, let alone a black person and their life mattering. I just can't. As a black woman, we're brought up with that sense of nurture, you feel me? or protection, because we understand we're black, we're women, and we're black. So as a black man, it's all like, I get you. So it's so disappointing to understand that they just refusing to understand the significance of a black woman, when, for me at least, I know and I appreciate the significance of a black man. But it's really dwindling down if I don't know you personally and know you to be good peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like, overall, I'm definitely like side-eyeing what you got going on, because there's a lot of ignorance out there and it's just overflowing. And then I had a conversation with the homie, and he was all like, well, what the other homies do don't have nothing to do with me. And I'm all like, that's your problem. If the homegirl is doing something wrong, ignorant, something like that, I'm gonna let her know, I'm gonna correct her, and where we go from there, she goes from there. She's either gonna acknowledge it or she's not. You is not doing your part by correcting anybody else, because it's not your business. And I understand that, but I'm all like, look at you, you're contributing to the ignorance and misunderstanding, misinterpretations, but you're unaware of it. And it's like, okay, so hopefully he takes that into consideration. He starts breaking it down to his homies, because it's all teamwork, make the dream work. How we gonna come together? We can't really leave no strays, but some people, you can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves. And then if you feel offended by what I'm saying, make sure you're doing your part to fix it, because you can't invalidate my experience. Same way people be feeling like certain ways about certain ways. And then protect the black sex workers too, and respect them too. I was oblivious. I didn't even mention them because I respect them and I love them and I respect what they do, whatever they get and how they live. It's not doing nothing to me. I don't care. It's a real job. So I had to make that clear. Don't talk down on sex workers either, because I press over everything I just named. I'll press back. This is a disclaimer. If you think that I'm going to be posting videos like this all the time, don't subscribe. Just like the video or something. Leave a comment with your perception or something. Leave some type of comment if you want to talk or something, because you might be talking to some other people. Who knows? But I do not post. I wouldn't even consider this a conscious video, because it's not statistics or nothing. I'm not speaking in some extraordinary vocabulary. I'm just really ranting because I'm irritated. So those videos like this might, you know what I'm saying, it might become a little thing. But this was also sporadic and not planned. It wasn't planned. So don't think that my content is all like this if you come across this video, because it's not. If you made it to the end, as a disclaimer. I appreciate you for watching though, and whatever you're gonna do to the video. So, wishing much peace, joy, and prosperity. I'll talk to y'all later till we see each other again.